This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, Kiki Palmer did an exclusive sit-down with The Griot, and she talked about why she believes that mental health issues are overlooked in the Black community. Here's what she had to say.
When I was around 16 or 17, I really started to find myself struggling with anxiety and depression. A lot of times people think it's a black and a white thing, but really it's a resource and it's a class system thing. There are a lot of Black people that can afford to see a therapist or the education to know mentally and physically what they need to be doing for themselves, but we don't get to see those people. So we end up focusing more on race and you against me than what's happening with the money. Where's the money going? Is it really helping the people that it needs to help? Is everybody able to get what they need to get?
I don't know what you're talking about with all the race and the money stuff, but definitely when it comes to anxiety and things like that and going to see a therapist, absolutely. I'm going to therapy right now for my anxiety. I go every Friday at 3 o'clock, so that's why I'll be today at 3.
All right, now Nas and Kelis, they're having some issues. According to reports, Nas wants Kelis punished because she has not been honoring their child custody agreement. He has filed documents. He wants the judge to penalize her because she won't turn over their 8-year-old son, Knight. And she says it's because the kid wanted to stay with her during Passover, but he said it was his weekend. The whole Passover thing just doesn't make sense, and that she's been pretty difficult generally when it comes to him getting his son, Knight.
He wanted to stay with the mama for Passover because Nas don't celebrate Easter?
I don't know. But he's like, it's my weekend. Like, I'm supposed to get my son.
That's a fact.
Right.
But did that change for holiday weekends, though? It shouldn't matter, right?
I think it should be if it does, it should be in the agreement. Like, except for this holiday, you're supposed to plan that out ahead of time.
I have no problem with Black men fighting for custody of their children or trying to see their children.
All right, Black Panther, listen to this. They have broken Saudi Arabia's 35-year cinema ban. Now, they are going to be the first movie that's going to help open the first movie theater in 35 years in Saudi Arabia. That's going to happen on April 18th.
I wonder what Saudi Arabia like. I never thought about Saudi Arabia.
You never thought about it?
Yeah. Like, I wonder what it's like. Like, you know, is it like city-like? Is it all desert? Like, where would you watch a movie at?
I'm sure it's different all over, depending on if you're in the city or in the desert.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. I'm sure it's kind of like Africa. Like there's places in Africa that I'm sure doesn't have as much, but then there's places on Africa like South Africa that has so much.
With abundance.
Yeah,
but it's the first movie they've seen in 30 years?
Well, the first movie theater that they've had in 35 years. So they're going to have that movie play for 5 days, and then it's going to be followed by Avengers Infinity War, which is going to be playing after that.
So they've missed all kind of great Black cinema like Pootie Tang and Baps and all that good stuff like that?
Oh,
well, it's a public movie theater, so people probably could watch things in their home. But as far as having an actual theater to go to, they haven't had one in 35 years.
Well, drop on the clues, Moms, for Black Panthers doing things that we've never seen Black Panthers do, ever.
All right, now Drake has confirmed that he does have a new album that he's finishing and that he is going to be putting out a new single tonight. So here's what he said.
The reason I'm here tonight is because I'm back in the city finishing my album, so I'm excited I got a new single dropping tomorrow night, too, just in case you want some free time.
Could he let Cardi have her shine, please? You can drop that on Monday.
That's why he said Friday night.
Just drop it Monday.
It's
let Cardi
one
have a
song,
weekend.
though. It's not a whole album. It's one song.
Let Cardi have a weekend.
It's one song. All right, so that is your Rumor Report. And don't forget that Saturday Night Live, Cardi B is going to be...
Who?
Cardi B.
Oh, okay.
Is going to be hosting. Oh, and I do happen to have...
She's not hosting. She's performing.
Well, she's performing.
My
and
South
Chadwick
Carolina
Boseman's
brethren,
hosting.
Chadwick Boseman, is hosting. Yes.
Right.
Goodness
and
gracious.
here is the promo for the show.
Chadwick Boseman. I'm hosting SNL this week with Cardi B. Oh, my God, Cardi B!
Hey, Leslie. Hey, Black Panther.
My name is Chadwick.
Yo, your name is whatever she calls you. Yo, Cardi, can I get some bars?
No.
Cool. That's cool.
All right.
Dropping the clues bombs for Cardi B, damn it. Her album is out right now, Invasion of Privacy. And people are very
I bet you're going to
upset.
Saturday Night Live, aren't you?
You know I am. People are very upset that we're supporting Cardi so much this morning. You know, but we have to do what we have to do because we're on Cardi's payroll and we're on Atlantic's payroll.
Stop it. It's her first album, though. It's her debut album.
I'm glad you
worked really
mentioned
hard to get to this point to put this album out. Obviously, Bodak Yellow did very well. I do believe Bartier Cardi just went platinum also, right?
I heard that.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in